All right. Okay, awesome. So first of all, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for hopping on tonight. So my name is Danielle Mannix. I am an elite ambassador with Q Sciences. So I'm here to just give you a little rundown of what Kristen has going on just with Q Sciences and a little bit about what we are all about and the products and a little bit about the company. So first of all, I am from Grand Prairie. I don't know where everyone is coming from tonight, but I live in Grand Prairie. I'm originally from the East Coast. I moved here in 2006, came for a year, and 15 years later, here I am. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a wife. This is my husband, Miles. I have two boys. So Xander is the oldest. He's 7. Remy is the youngest. He's 5. They keep me really busy. I love being a stay-at-home mom, but I did have a career beforehand. I was a business manager for about 5 years at a dealership. And then I left that to pursue my mortgage broker career. So I was a mortgage broker, loved my job. I was self-employed. So it was amazing. And becoming self-employed, you kind of get into, your own schedule and making your own hours and things. And that's amazing. But when you are a mortgage broker, you don't work on banker's hours. So you do a lot of evenings, a lot of weekends, and you really work on your client's schedule. And it's an amazing job because you're helping people pursue their dreams and they're buying like the biggest purchase that they'll ever make. But it was really difficult for me to navigate kind of motherhood and do my career at the same time. So that's why I became a stay-at-home mom. And, it was a really hard decision for me to leave my job, but I someone needed to be there for my kiddos. My husband's in the oil field. So 7 years later, go through pandemic for a little bit, I was starting to get the itch and needed something just for me. And I was like, I need something. I have an outlet to be creative and, just have a community and also be able to contribute to my family financially. And when I started looking back into like the finance career and like back into being like maybe a mortgage broker, it was really hard to kind of like fit all those things into this little box that I was trying to, fit them into because I wanted to still be able to be there on the weekends. I wanted to still be able to pick my kids up from school. So I couldn't find much. And then all of a sudden, one day I was on social media and one of my friends talked about an opportunity that she just couldn't unsee what she had saw. So I was like, tell me more. And that was back in February. So here I am, and I get to share with you a little bit about our company today. So Q Sciences, it's quintessential biosciences. What that means, it's a quintessential means the best of the best. And biosciences means we are all backed by science. So all of our products are innovative, always evolving, and we're backed by science. So we have quadrupled since 2021, like the beginning of this year. We have quadrupled our company. So since 2018, our company has grown 1,200%. So we are a health and wellness company. We are ground floor in Canada, but we have been around since 2012 and we're based out of Utah. So the next page I'll show you here. So this is what got me so excited is like a ground floor company. When you think about that, it's like, what does that entail? So with network marketing and direct sales, things like that, when you look at this S curve, you see at the top that there's saturation. So all of these companies that you hear that are household names, I'm not going to name any, but a lot of them, they've been around for like quite a few years. It doesn't matter what you do when you get into these companies, how hard you work, you really can't get to those top tier ranks in a company and make that income that a lot of people you see are making. It's because they're at saturation point. And the exciting thing about Q is we are actually down here. So the United States is showing you right here. We're actually right down here for Canada. So we're basically what you call basement floor opportunity. So there's less than 1,000 ambassadors in Canada, and there's less than 85,000 globally. So we're a globally run company. And if you think about this S curve, it takes about like 4 to 5 years to climb this S curve to get to this saturation point. So, I mean, even if you joined our company like within like another year or two, you're still getting in at the right time. But right now it's like basement floor opportunity, which was so exciting to me. But then of course, when you look at it, you're always like a little skeptical, like, okay, ground floor opportunity, does that mean, risk? So one thing I loved about Q Sciences is our products have actually been around since 2012. So that means they've been validated. They've kind of stood the test of time. And basically they're just kind of blowing up and coming over into Canada now, and we're just hearing about it. So A little bit about the company. So Mark Wilson, he is the CEO, and he is the one who founded the company. He brought it to life in 2012. He is a retired NFL Super Bowl champion. He played for Oakland Raiders, and he did that for 10 years. He retired. He went into business, real estate development. He did that for 15 years. He had such a successful career, retired. But then he was just bored on the golf course, and he was like, I need to be able to help people financially. I just don't know how to do it. And he wanted to be able to help people in the health and wellness, but he also didn't know how to do that. So he had a conversation with a guy I'll talk to you a little bit more about after. His name was Dr. Stephen Kimberly, and just started running some ideas with him. And they decided to partner up and come up with Q Sciences and bring out supplements for families, but also be able to contribute to helping them make an income. So our products were always available in like white coat offices, like doctors, chiropractors, physiotherapists, things like that. So 2012 to 2018, that's where you could purchase them. There was some people that, that sold them for Q Sciences, but not a huge amount. There was like less than 700 people. So in 2018, he met Jake Spencer. So he's the president of our company. He comes to us with like over a decade of experience in network marketing. He started when he was 21, worked in the field, just like what we're doing. He retired at 31. Him and his wife Sarah, so she works for the company as well. They're like a powerhouse couple. They've been around the world globally and teaching people how to build a business in network marketing. So it's really amazing because he has the knowledge and the experience of being in the field and knows how to educate us. And he personally mentors us, which is pretty amazing to have a president that reaches out and does this for us. So I got to personally meet both of these guys in Dallas in September. And they're just two of the most forthcoming, like gentle giants that you'll ever meet, because they're both tall. They don't look tall on here, but they're like 6'7" and 6'5". So they were, just incredible to me, and just to hear a little bit more in the background of the company and the culture that comes along with it. So as a health and wellness company, we have a full suite of products. I won't tell you about everything tonight because Kristen will be able to help you out. Like if you want to navigate into more, product knowledge of things, we have all kinds of, videos, PDFs, and things we can share with you. But just a quick rundown. So we have obviously like supplements. So your everyday like multivitamins. We have things for adults. We have things for men, women. We have things for kids. So this was one thing that I loved is we have, a huge vertical of products that can help anybody. And I've never had to turn anyone away because I didn't have something that I couldn't offer them. So we have medical grade collagen. We have natural caffeine, which like also works as like a pre-workout. We have whey proteins. We have things that help with weight loss. We have like weight management, I guess. And then we have meal replacement shakes. We have terpenes, which I'll tell you a little bit more about some things in case you don't know what some of them are. And then we have greens as well. So the first product I tell everybody about that I meet is Q Core. This is our flagship product, and it was one of the first things that I ordered when I joined up with Q. And it's been life-changing for me. There's so many testimonies on this just for what has done, mentally, and then obviously like health-wise. But it comes with a trio. So Q Max, Q Align, and Q Biotics. So Q Max, so this is like your B-methylated multivitamin. This helps with your mental health. So it helps with like brain fog, mom brain, like your energy, your mood. It makes me a happier person, which is a great thing when you're a mom and a wife. And it just supports that. And then your cognitive function, which also it helps bridge like that nutritional gap. So if you, about our soil, like back in the day, you went to grandpa's garden and you picked out a carrot, like it was always like full of nutrients. And our soil, like today, just doesn't have the nutrients in it that it did back in the day. So it doesn't matter how healthy you eat, you still have to supplement to like bridge that gap that we all are missing in our diets. So that's the Q Max. Q Align is an anti-inflammatory, so helps with inflammation. And then Q Biotics, this one's your pre and probiotic. So this is one of my faves as well, just because your gut is basically your second brain. So this is where a lot of your serotonin is produced. So that makes you happy. And it's about 89% is produced in your gut. So if your gut's not happy, you're not happy. And our pre and probiotic has a bacteria in it that's called Bacillus subtilis. And what this does is it makes our product like very sturdy. So a lot of you see on the market, they have to be like kept in the fridge or you can't get them hot. Our capsules, you can actually open them up, you can pour them into your food, you can heat them up, put them in a smoothie. And that means they're very sturdy against like cold, like heat, and then acidity, which is once it goes through your stomach acids, it still gets to the main part where it needs to be and absorbs 100% of the benefits of the product, which is huge when it comes to a pre and probiotic. So another one of our big sellers is our oral sprays. So these are a sublingual vitamin spray. So they go underneath your tongue. Sublingual means basically it's the quickest way to get something into your body besides through IV. So it's like instant delivery. It goes right in through your bloodstream. So this means they work really fast. So like you can see on the screen, there's a sleep spray. This one is amazing. It's well used in our house. My kids love it. They call it like their close their eye spray. And we usually give them like 3 or 4 sprays a night. And my husband loves it and we take it. And yeah, it's one of those sleep aids that you go to sleep and you wake up and you don't have that groggy like feeling. I don't know if you've ever used any like sleep aids at all, but it's just nice when you wake up and you feel refreshed. So we have B12, we have vitamin C, we have vitamin D, we have a boost spray. So this one helps if you're on a weight loss journey. It helps with energy. It helps with like curbing cravings. So you can have it, spray it in your mouth just before you have something to eat. Helps curb those like sweet cravings. And then the relief spray is another one of my faves. This one is like, instead of like taking, acetaminophen or ibuprofen, this helps with like aches, pains, that time of the month. And it also helps, it has a calming agent. So it helps like if you have any type of anxious feelings, it just helps you relax. So these are like the size of a pen. And I love them because you can keep them right in your purse. They're like a full month's supply and they're about like $19.50. So they're an awesome price point. So another huge seller that we have, it just got launched in September. So we have liquid medical grade collagen. It is the best on the market. So our company partnered with a medical company in the States. So they provide the collagen for the hospitals that goes into the feeding tubes. So this is the same type of collagen that we have. We have 2 different types. So the purple one, you'll see this one's Reform. So this one's for, like hair, skin, nails. It helps with like anti-aging, like acne scarring. It helps with stretch marks. Lots of other like amazing things, like people have different testimonies on stuff. And then Rebuild, this one is more, a lot of the men take it. You have 7 grams of protein, I think, is in this one. And this one helps with like joints. It helps with like muscle repair, like after workout. And it helps with like metabolizing fat and burning and building muscle, not burning muscle. But this guy here, so this is Jeff. So one of our gold leaders, Julie, on our team, this is her husband. I know Jeff personally, and he has always been thinning hair. So you can see the dates on this. So September 10th and then November 7th. So he's been taking the Rebuild and he's had huge success with his hair growth, which is a lot of men are jumping on the train since they've seen these pictures. So terpenes, these were just launched to us in September as well. So terpenes, I know when they said it, I was like, what's a terpene? I didn't know what a terpene was. So if you know anything about essential oils, they take the plant, they compress it, and they take the oils out of the plant and they use their beneficial, values from it. So like if you look at lavender, for example, lavender has a really awesome smell. It helps like with calming, it helps you to relax. So what actually does that in the lavender plant is the terpene. So the terpene is what gives the plant the smell. So say if you take a peach, for example, and you smell a peach, the smell from the peach is actually a terpene. So everything in the world has a terpene in it. So our company took actually the terpene, they isolated it and they put it into a formula, mixed it up with some elixirs. So it's basically taking the most powerful part of the plant and they mix it with elixirs and made it with a few different things. And then they made different formulas. So the 2 that we have right now, Create is coming out, but Chill, this one is basically gives you a vibe, helps you relax, helps you calm down. It's one thing I always take before I jump on a Zoom, just helps you focus a little bit better. And Comfort, this one helps if you have any like aches or pains, nerve pain. I just actually testified with it because I had some dental work done like a week ago and it was phenomenal. Within 10 minutes, like the pain was gone and I was really blown away because I thought I'm going to have to take an Advil or something, but I didn't have to. And it's also sublingual delivery. So the cool thing about it is it works super fast. So these also contain biosync technology, which is patented by Q Sciences. So a lot of people know hemp. They use hemp. We have hemp in our company, but it's only available in the States. So I don't usually go over too much about it. But if you take hemp, for example, it's an oil and you're going to drop that in water. Oil and water don't typically mix very well. And that means when you put it into your body, when you try to absorb some like, hemp oil, you don't get the full benefits of it because you're not absorbing the full amount. Biosync technology that is in all of our products that we have patented, it actually makes things more soluble. So like this, for example, you can actually like take the dropper and you can put it in water and it mixes really well. The same with our hemp oil and everything. So this makes our product work so much better than a lot of them, just because you actually absorb the full benefits of anything you're taking. So this guy here, this is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. So he's the guy I talked about at the beginning. So he partnered up with Mark Wilson. He is exclusively partnered with Q Sciences. He formulates all of our products. You can see on here, he used to be the former senior editor with WebMD. So I'm sure you've heard of WebMD, gone on and Googled a symptom or two. He's also a board certified internal medicine doctor and a naturopath. So with him comes along what we call as the blue team. So say if you bring somebody on and they have some questions about our products, they want to know exactly the ingredients or what they might do, because we don't claim to, cure or we don't try to diagnose people. We just try to help people live a better life. And so this team, you can actually call into them. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a partner with Q. We have a phone number. We also have an email. You can call into them and you can ask them any questions about the products. Say if you're taking something, you don't know if you should pair it with that or not. Always, obviously ask your doctor as well, but they're there to help us because we're not health gurus. We're not doctors. We're not nurses, and we don't claim to be. So we have these people to help support us, which is amazing. So this is another little tidbit of Q Science. So we have what's called My Q Fit. So it's a separate app that you can purchase. It's about $30 a month. And it just pairs really well with our products and our lifestyle. So Kimball and Stacy Jensen, they partnered with Q and they created this app. So what it is they are personal trainers. They are online. So basically you have full access to a personal trainer 24 hours a day. We have customizable meal plans. We have customizable workouts. We have on-demand workouts on there. And it's just basically, there's a program for everybody. So it doesn't matter if you're at the beginning of your journey or if you're an advanced, sport athlete. There's something like dance, there's Pilates, there's yoga, there's CrossFit, there's strength training, there's everything on here. It's an amazing app. And they also have lots of fun challenges that come out. They did a family one this summer that someone won a trip to Disneyland. And then I just was involved in one. It was with the team of 3 other girls that I didn't even know. And you could win a trip to a big spa resort down in the States that people are going to next month. So lots of fun things go on there. And then you have the accountability of all the people on there just to help keep you on track. So say you're looking into becoming involved in Q Sciences. There's 2 different ways you can join. So you can become an ambassador. So an ambassador means you're going to build a business, you're going to bring on people, build your team. And to do this, it's $39.95 a month. So that gives you your e-commerce site. So it's basically like Amazon. You go on to your website, people can order from you, it gets drop shipped to them, and you have ambassador support. And then you also have Q Business Suite, which is our mobile app, which makes this job so much easier because you can do everything from your phone. You don't have to have your computer. And it's even just getting better and better. They're advancing our app and making things a lot easier for our customers too. So it's incredible to be able to work just from your phone. The other way you can get involved is if you want to become a preferred customer. So to become a preferred customer, it's $10 for an annual fee. And this month it's actually waived. So it's free to join this month, as well as to become an ambassador. And we have dedicated customer support. So what that means is you don't have to, obviously you want to take care of your customers, but you don't have to be there to answer all their questions. We have, customer support line. They can call in to get tracking numbers, find out about their parcel, if there was anything damaged or if they need to return anything, which we really don't have many returns because we've got about an 87% retention rate. And then also we have wholesale pricing. So if you join, you get 25% off all your products, the same as ambassadors do. And it's zero risk because we have a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So this here it's kind of blurry. I know it's not really easy to see, but this just breaks down a little bit if you joined as an ambassador, how you would get paid with Q Sciences. So there's 3 different ways in Canada to get paid. So the first one is box 1 here. So this is your customer volume. So say you sign up, you get a website, you give your website out, people jump on your website, they purchase a product. Then you get paid a percentage, a minimum of 15% on anything that someone orders from your website. So it goes up to 35%. And this is actually going to be growing next year. So it's super exciting because it's very generous. Like a lot of companies I've looked at in the past, they start at like 3% payout. So 15% on every customer order is huge. The second way you get paid is if you start to build a business and you bring on people underneath of you. So say you bring on 2 people underneath of you and you start to build a team. So you have to have your personal volume, basically, which is what this PV means. So you have to have 100 volume underneath of you to make you commission qualified. You have to bring on 2 ambassadors, and then you have to have a total overall volume below you of 300 OV. And then you can unlock the first rank, which is $50. So we get paid on a set amount. We don't get paid averages here. So if you hit any of these ranks, you automatically make this amount. So there's no guessing your paycheck every month. And the sweet thing is we get paid weekly. So say if on a Wednesday you hit this pro rank, the following Friday, your $100 will be in your bank account, or the difference between the next rank that you hit. So the exciting thing about Q is we have fast start bonuses. So within the first calendar month that you come on, our goal is to get you to executive. So what that means is you would make a $250 paycheck, which is US dollars. So we get paid in US, which is amazing. And these bonuses are all stackable. So that's $500 on top of that. So $750 is what we like to try and get in your pocket in the first month. So this is basically paying your investment off that, you purchased for your product that you've bought when you join. And then also this month we have Christmas cash. So this has jumped up to $1,005. So you have that ability to make that in your first month here, which is awesome. And majority of the girls on my team did that. And I was able to do it in my first 30 days. And I come with 0 network marketing experience. So a system that works. One thing I love about Q, and I just can't share enough, is our community, our culture, and our mentors here. Like we have access to incredible mentors. They coach us daily, and we have, power hours, things that just help you learn the business, and they help you build a business. And one thing I love is the earn before you learn. So basically, Kristen, she invited you on this call tonight, and she really didn't have to do a whole lot. She just got to come on and listen to the presentation. And that's what we want to do. We want to have people be able to come on and not have to know everything at the beginning. That's what you have mentors for. My mentors do it for me, and they've done it for America. And it's just the way it gets, go down through the chain. It's so nice because you can just start getting a paycheck and not have to know everything. So this, I went, sorry. This one is kind of what I just talked about. But so basically our system is we always follow up. So Kristen's going to follow up with you and just see, if you have any questions, if you were more interested in the business side or the product side. And and we would just love to help you out and get any questions that you have answered. So thank you guys all. I'm just going to stop recording. And